amazing thing that happens. Like, use my amazing, super powerful mind to think of things. So I'm super smart. And I've come to the conclusion that YouTube take the piss. YouTube really are far worse than most people think of them to be. And that's not just because they banned me. Okay, you banned me, whatever. But it was them banning me that woke me up to the hypocrisy and the audacity of the slave trade they've been running for an extremely long time. Think about it. They're basically, at this point, plantation owners, right? And they're plantation owners without honor, without a swath of it. Because what they do is as follows. They built some software, they built a website, some dorks. Cool. Then they get all this content produced for free. Think about like Netflix and these other streaming services. They have to invest hundreds of millions of dollars in production. When I watch Netflix, which is very rare, it's trash. There's nothing good on it. But when I try and watch it for, let's say, an afternoon, I'll tear through what? $85 million worth of content in an afternoon. And by the end of it go, shit, give me more. They can't give more. They have to produce it. It takes time. It takes a whole bunch of money. YouTube don't have to do that, right? You're the product for YouTube. You go and do all of the work. You're YouTube's production company. You get up, you take your time, your ideas, your money, your effort, you do it all for them. Then you put it on YouTube. Now, if it's ultra successful and starts to make some money, then yeah, you can make a little bit of money. But if it doesn't make shit, then YouTube doesn't lose anything. So the risk reward for YouTube's perfect, right? Because if it's fantastic, they win. And if it's shit, they don't lose. Only you lose. So they can't lose either way. They don't give a fuck. It's not like Netflix producing a show that was a bomb and they lose money. Not at all. All the responsibility, all the liability, all the risk is on you. And then they don't even have the common decency to guarantee you that your works are going to exist on the internet. So you can spend years producing content, thinking of ideas, spending money, spending time, and because you don't want to say that men can get pregnant in the ever-shifting narratives which YouTube decide they need to enforce, now they're going to delete all of it. I know there's only a matter of time until I'm banned from every single social media and I don't exist anymore. It's fine. I exist in the real world. Right. In your nightmares. Like Freddy Krueger. Oh, Tate's been banned for a year and a half. I wonder what he's doing. Knock, knock. I'm coming. Just like, oh no, he didn't buy into the new propaganda. He didn't drink the new Kool-Aid. So let's take his last 5 years of energy, time, work, money, ideas. Fuck him. Turn it off. It's clown world. They're like slave owners. They're like plantation owners. And they got all the slaves at the bottom working for effectively free. One slave turns out to be extra good. He gets a little bit of food. Ah, here you go. The rest of the slaves are fucking digging in the dirt. Maybe I'll get food one day. Most of you don't get shit. And they won't even guarantee you that your ideas are going to exist. That is crazy. And the reason I'm saying this is because I am obviously a very fortunate individual. I'm God's favorite. I mean, I can't really complain. I'm on a 65-meter ready.
See for yourself. This is my ship.
So, being canceled has been fine for me. Because I moved over to Rumble, and I'm now putting a crack in the dam. And the pressure of the water, because everyone's pissed off with these people, is going to break it. And I'm going to be the man who broke it. The man who broke big tech. But if you're a normal person, and what happened to me happened to you, the amount of time I put into Tate Speeches, the amount of energy and money I put into Tate Confidential, the amount of fucking time we spent $1 million in an episode, buying Rolls Royces at random or walking past them, endless private jets, bottle shows, instead of millions and millions of dollars, endless time and energy we put into that, and they just thought, no, don't like him, you fuck him, delete it. That's crazy, because if you're any kind of normal content creator, you can't be in a position to accept that. So here's what you need to do. Rumble will at least guarantee you, even if you produce the worst show in the world, no one watches it, you never make any money, at least the fruits of your labor will continue to exist on the internet. At least that's something. You can look back in time and say, look what I did in 10 years from now. That's important. You need to build the foundations of your house on rocks, not on sand. We talked about this in our emergency meeting. Perhaps your viewership will be lower. It's a little bit slower to grow for now. That's going to change because Big Daddy Tate's here. But even now, it's better to start off a little bit slower on something that's going to exist forever than accelerate, and then because you don't end up being a makeup tutorial man, you get deleted. That doesn't make any sense at all. So Rumble's certainly the future, and Rumble's where any responsible creator needs to be. And I say this to everybody. Since I've been banned, a whole bunch of huge creators have reached out to me and they said, oh, I do good on YouTube. I have a good relationship with YouTube. I say, hey, fine. Go to Rumble, duplicate your channel, press a few buttons, and they'll duplicate it, copy it. Then what you can do is you can put at the end of every YouTube video that there's an extended version on Rumble without censorship. So make a 10-minute video, then make a 12-minute video with the extra 2 minutes of the cool stuff. No censorship. Advertise that on Rumble, and your people will start to move over to Rumble naturally because they want to see the true you without the matrix programming, without the cucking, without the, oh yeah, men can get pregnant, without being a little bitch, without being a little punk. Because the people who are big on YouTube now are James Charles, who's talking to underage kids, but that's fine because he's gay. Logan Paul and fucking Mike and all these other fuckers who just instantly collapsed. KSI. As soon as I got in trouble, these people became complete hypocrites. They liked me. They loved me. Oh no, now he's in trouble. The Matrix turned on him. Let's join the Matrix. Oh yeah, Andrew's bad. These people aren't even their true selves. Anyone with a YouTube channel isn't even a true personality. They are owned. Their hearts and souls and minds are owned. They can't say what they think. And it's funny because sometimes I see them try and say what they think. And I can see them trying to say it, but they're very scared to say it. And they're like, well, you know, a lot of Andrew's ideas were crazy. Obviously, he's a crazy guy, but some of the stuff, you know, some of it was okay. They're trying to say that there's nothing wrong with anything, right? They're owned. It's bullshit. If you have a YouTube channel, you have a CuckTube channel. You are telling the world, I don't tell the truth. Rumble channels are for Jesus. If you're on a mega yacht with a bunch of women telling the fucking truth, you have a Rumble channel. If you're sitting there giving half an opinion, I don't want to give too much of an opinion, might get in trouble, CuckTube. And they are taking the piss. They've had a monopoly for too long. What they're doing is exploitation, and it cannot continue. You know, sometimes when the hordes arrive, there's like one hero against them, and you think he stands no chance. Everyone who's been banned so far just got canceled and disappeared. They didn't really get to do much. I mean, even Trump, the President of the United States, he has not got a formidable social media presence. We know who he is, he's Trump. But he has not got a formidable social media presence. I'm different. I'm Top G. I've been trying to tell all of you for the longest time, do not bet against me. I'm Top G, I'm different. I'm made different. The youth of the world today understand my message. TikTok, that's what I call TikTok because it's all mine, tells the youth of today where to find my message. They will go and watch their hero on any fucking website I decide. And YouTube are going to feel the effects of this. They wanted this war. I didn't. They did. And like I said, once I put a crack in the dam, the pressure of people being pissed off of their bullshit is going to fucking break it. This is the beginning of a revolution. You know, as if I hadn't already achieved enough in my fucking fantastic life. Now I have to be the guy who broke big tech all by him fucking self. And once people start moving over to Rumble, you'll see. What's funny is all these influencers who are against me now, all these famous fucking dorks in their podcasts, they're going to start saying shit a lot more similar to the shit I say. They're going to start telling the truth about how they really think and feel. And you'll be amazed to find out that I'm really not that controversial. A girl put something on TikTok the other day and it was completely true. Why are you shocked by Andrew Tate? This is like every Egyptian dad on the planet. It's like, it really ain't that crazy, you know? It really ain't that crazy. So, if you have a YouTube channel, you're being exploited, CuckTube. And I'm telling you, do not have to close it, don't have to delete it. But you do have to make a Rumble channel, make extended versions, get your fans over to Rumble, where they belong, because that's where your future is. Because if you have any kind of opinion, YouTube is going to delete you. And as for YouTube themselves, I didn't want this. I didn't want this one.